Bless this council and all who are engaged in the work of local government. Grant that they may order all things in wisdom, righteousness, and peace, to the honor, the name, and the good of their people who dwell in this city. Amen. Deputy Mayor, Alderman, and Councillors of the City of Bulawayo, we welcome you to the 3355th meeting of Council. And may I ask that the town clerk is the person for us.
The legal question being confirmation of minutes of the open meeting held on January 2022, attached as Annex A, pages A to G. Thank you.
Thank you, town clerk. What does the House say? Thank you. We move to answer B, the report of the Future Water Supplies and Water Action Committee meeting held on the 4th of January 2022. Yes, Madam Chair.
I move that the report of the Future Water Supplies and Water Action Committee meeting held on the 4th of January is submitted here with the various recommendations contained therein adopted.
Thank you. Any second? Yes, Councillor Dube, M. Dube. Are there any matters of concern from the court? Any matters of concern? No. Thank you. May we the report of the Health, Housing and Education Committee meeting of the 11th of January 2022. The Health, Housing and Education Committee meeting. Let's just say, are there no members? From thank you. Any second? Yes, Councillor Msipa. Any matters of concern? Yes, Councillor Dube, item 2. Item 2. Item 1 corner. Item 2. Okay. Item? Okay. Yes, proceed.
Item 2, items 2C. Possible para ule wani lelo kufanelekile ukuthi uzobahambisa kulezi level 5 ngathi kuba umuntu simaze sizaqala ukubona izimoto zabafika ikhona ukuvamisa abantwana okuqondileyo kuqakathekile ukuthi eyimoto zihlele ifanele ekhangela uyenze ukuthi abanye nabanye
Okay. Yes, Councillor John.
Ngiyabonga boss. Ukukhuluma item 2 ukukhuluma ngisho kwezini. Sesingavela ukuthi phakathi kwasala sesizakizwa sokulama illegal dumping amaningi kakhulu. Osokukhozela ukuthi ngebusiness sibanenge phakathi kwesifazane. Besicela ukuthi u-department yakho ukuthi basilungisele amabhakane ahambelayo ukuthi ezindawo bazivule ukuthi zibasemzini ngoba abantu basebenza amathanda afika aqedele ukwenziza kongafuza khona but ngibona ukuthi kungabaleki namabhakane anqabelayo ukuthi abavumele ukuthi balemzini indawo ezinje ngathi balokhu zingabi ziningi phakathi kwesikhathi.
Okay. Yes, it's Adam. Adam? 2. Okay, yes, proceed. Skipping.
This is the problem of the
Thank you, Your Worship. Kunjalo sikhe zaba okungama-problem okuncane in terms of i-refuse collection. Kodwa lokho bekubangela, Your Worship, because of the late delivery kade kumele iyenzwe kwezinye izinto kade zifunakala kuma-trucks. But we have since rectified that delivery yabuya, and most of our trucks are now back in working. So as we speak, I think abaningi babonile starting from this week that ama-dates abo namalanga lapho collector khona, the trucks are there and they are collecting, yonke into ihamba kahle. And we are promising you that in the near future, we are going to make sure that we are always active and deliver, as you always know that this department has been doing the best, if I can say, the best out of all the departments. Your Worship, indaba yama-dustbin, it's a matter of concern as a department. We talked about it. Definitely, we need to make sure that endawo eziningi ezingasela ama-dustbins afana lamadramu nalawana ekwakuyenzakala kudala, and especially for those places like ezinye zakhona eziyabe zilamabhakane kade kukhulunywa ngukhansela laphana ukuthi awekho, but I think most of the places have got those amabhakane nalawana abanenotami. It's very unfortunate that some of our residents basuka lapho sebengani sebesiyodamba nje, but abekho baningi, there are just a few abayenza into efana naleyo. But sizacela lathi ukuthi naleli yazise ama-residents ukuthi bengabona abantu abanjani abahamba ukuyodamba khathesi we have got ama-smartphones now. Just take pictures, you find out the address lapho ahlala khona, so that we know ukuthi siyenze ama-funds. Yeah, we don't have enough manpower in terms of ukuthi sibe nabantu abayabehamba bekhangela abantu. Abaningi bakhona bayenza ntambama, abaningi bakhona basebenzisa izimota. So it's umlando wethu sonke worship ukuthi simeke sure ukuthi uBulawayo uhlala esimati.
Still pick 2. Yes.
Thank you, Worship. The issue that the chairman of town planning spoke about, the issue of skip bins. It's a very important thing, but it as long we have not addressed the common cause of ubuchapha ezingqondweni zabantu abangamachapha. Kuvele kulabantu abadala mthetho babe ngamachapha. Ukuthi ungaze ube nebhimu uyalahlela phansi. Ukuthi vele khona kulobuchapha kuyibuchapha sibulook out umuntu waza ngobuchapha. Unless as a society we work together to address and kill the attitude. Ngaze ngabe kuthiwa abantu bayalalela. Mayor, we've seen you in your capacity as the mayor. We've seen ministers, we've seen the president picking paper every first Friday of the month. But the people go on to dump. So it's a sign that what we need to address is the attitude. And we need to take drastic measures. We need to get anti-litter ambassadors within the communities. We need to get abantu prepared to ukuthi bawona udampa bekubambele ezandla. Ngake ngabona enye video omunye umuntu oyesidla elahlela phansi iphepha emoteni. Omunye undoda wabefikela idoba iphepha leliyana wadobha lamanye ayisecinene ledoda wajikela phakathi kwemoto. So that's the attitude that we need to take now as a society. What is ngabona ulahla amaphepha siphepha yi7 so afake comments up. So I think the thing that we need to address is the attitude towards this. Thank you.
Thank you. Answer movie. Item 5. Yes, I think there's no 3 and 4. Councillor Lovo, is your hand up? Oh, okay. 5. Okay, let's hear you, then we hear Councillor Lovo. Thank you. Councillor Rosillo.
Thank you. I'm also speaking about the mass messages. The worship from come and look at this worship is looking so affordable in terms of grass. You can't even get any credit at this point in time in worship. And we are selling that just to our residents. And yet we are failing just to do the simple thing of maintaining our graves. And even because it's raining, the access roads are so good as actually. So your worship, I think we need to maintain, we don't need forest to maintain our cemeteries. It's quite affordable. When I was called to give speeches of cancer, on I am usually people here, the quality and resting place for that. And the way we're looking after our cemeteries is quite affordable, especially for the worship. think that's a concern which I want the chairman to address.
Yes, I will respond. Thank you. Ngizoyibhekisa i-electricity le-capacity department. Siyakunanzelela sibili ukuthi indawo yakhona isuke sisandile ngomsebenzi, kodwa umsebenzi yinto esendleleni ukuthi silungisise i-pathway. And okwenza kube nzima njalo kuminyane khonaphana ekufakeni udaka nokuyana yindlela yokuthi sifika ngesikhathi esisodwa sigcine sesifake sisebenzile, kodwa we're working on renovating the scenery to be upstandard to a smart scenery. It's work in progress. Now, reception, there is a difference from the day up to today. You cannot overlook what happened overnight, but something is happening. We're working on it.
Yes, Deputy.
Thank you, Your Worship. I think what Councillor Moyo has said is our position as the committee. The problem is that we are told abantu umuntu usetshonile beqeda iviki yonke belila kuthi ngelanga lesi-7 sebecabanga ukuyambeka umuntu ezihlalela khona le old umuntu sebesuka la khona ngane bebuye lapha edolobheni kodwa betshaya amahuta benzeni that's 2 hours besiya crowda esimetal. I think very sometimes kulamanye decisions that we need to make as community leaders, that we need to ban because against ubuntu bethu iwayenza kucina siba le congestion ngayo bayaspida belimazane bedelaya isikhathi sonke emangcwabeni. So I think some of those things kumele sike sihlale phansi sizikhangele sizilungisise ukuze umngcwabo wethu uright. Nxa lifuna ukuyangcwaba ngesikhathi elifuna ngaso, hayi thathana omunye wenu bizihambile ngotsholotsho ngale emakhaya ngale ngemva kwezibaya, akula ngitsho umuntu ozalibekela isikhathi liyazenzela santana laphana isimethu senziwa abantu abaningi. Asikeleni ukwenza izinto ezidileyayo. Ngiyabonga.
Okay. Ukhona safuna ukuma symmetries. Ukhona ufuna ukukhuluma before 11. There's an observation I have seen ku 11E, landfill management. Ungakhangela laphana i-waste evela ku domestic, ukhangela evela ku industrial, ukhangela evela other kinds of departments. I think there is a growing cry to bring private players for treatment and management of landfill. Seeing as chairman, what became of any arrangement science with a private player was necessary to deal with treatment and treatment landfill and collect refuse which can serve. Council manage ukhuluma ukuthi izimota ezinye bezifile. Surely if industry was carrying their own refuse to the landfill site, we could save a lot of money and save a lot of vehicles in the process. So I think it's an observation that I have seen looking at the amount of litter available in industry, which will play their part in terms of taking their refuse to the landfill site. Is there anyone who still wants to speak to the report? Okay, thank you. We move to our next NSRT, report of the Environmental Management and Engineering Services Committee meeting held on 10th January 2022. Yes.
I move that the report of the Environmental Management and Engineering Service Committee meeting held on the 13th of January 2022 as submitted is received and the matter of recommendations contained in be adopted.
Thank you. Second, Councillor Ndong, thank you. Matters of concern, any? If any, yes, Deputy Mayor.
Parks, that talks about parks.
Yes, Parks is, sorry,
Item 22.
item 22. For that, ERP lapha, item 5. Chairman, sikesenza nganto labantu abathatha imigwaqo la. Abantu abathatha imigwaqo lapha under ERP le mali yethu leyo kumele siphiwe 625 million plus. Ama contracts angikhona okhayani sa cancel and we don't see anything in your report. Kungabe sokwa rectify yini ukuthi babuyele emgwaqweni basebenze. Ngoba sibona nje kuphonga ubhalo ukuthi kumele siphiwe 625 yet no work was done in 2021 in those roads which are said to have been taken over by those Ministry of Transport under the Department of State Roads. And I want to status every day that our roads are now and under the 2021 allocation. What could be the position? Maybe someone may ask that, and it's not really captured in the report.
Tinamandla akhona sizabalutshwane kakhulu ukuthi njenge-engineering department la-BCC. Kodwa sizakhuluma ngalo ndaba ukuthi kulendlela vele zile sesibona ukuthi asahambeki. Ngenxa yokuthi ukhulume wathatha wathi uzasilungisa yena. So kuyovela ukuthi kumele kuvuselelwe ukuthi uhulumende abone ukuthi usuma njani ngasinyane ancedise. Kulendlela I think esimbi kakhulu laba abavela ukulwane chabalala bakilesi indlela esezikula kakhulu. So sithe sikhuluma ukuthi ngaza sazi ukuthi hayi amandla akhona thina through person uengineer provincial force yakho ukuthi akuyosebenzayo kodwa asilapho siyamkhulu ukuthi enza lokho wabuzincedo icela lisilungisele basiyane indaba yethu ilunge nxa kusehlula nkosi sithe kwangcono sizenzele thina then bazabona benjani wathi ngizakela kathesi legal sasenza sesiphikisana nombusazwe so yikho sisesenta kwengxaki kathesi kodwa kunekuthi ukuthi hayi bathi bazokhulumisana lapho siyivikela le ingapheli ingxenye njengoba sokulikinika kathesi.
Councillor Pimoy. Item 2. Okay.
Ngasicela ke kunjalo xa ukuthi imoto ziyavuma because sifike emgwaqweni siyabona.
Thank you, Worship. Chairman. Sonke chairman ukuthi abantu sebeqalisile ukuslasha. Kodwa besicela chairman asingaphinde singenza njalo. Ukuthi khonapho abantu nxa beslasha lapha utshani. Sihle sislashe lo ngamalembu lezindiwo lezi esezigcwele phansi. Idorobho lethu seliphenduka imasowe yonke indawo. Ungene ngoHarare Road la babe ngamasowe beyi-20 khonapho babe beyi-5 behlabela ingoma ezifananayo bekhuluma okufananayo kodwa base kwi-environment yethu. Uphume ngoCameroon after flyover imasowe bakhuluma into ezifananayo ba kulamaflegi eceleni kwekhwezi eWhite City imasowe ngapha kuLuveve Road vela sikhuluma baphonga ukwenza nje santanda abantu benkosi singazi kumbe inkosi iyathi benze njalo. So besicela chairman nxa sisilasha vela sele sikhipeni konke sikhiphe konke ngoba idorobho ile ndawo zokukhonzela bengakhipheli imeya yesina phandle mhlawumbe uyesikrethela ama-problems yabe ibhodabhoda yabe ibhodabhoda phandle lapho isiphambane.
Sorry,
Thank you, Worship.
Chairman, kathi thina sibona lapha i-council lapha iyenze kakhulu ukuthi around our premises our council and the report is very impressive. Thina ke esilezindlu zethu where we are not keeping our environments well kept around our premises. Kumbe kalawo umthetho othi umuntu slash nje around indlu yakhe kube clean. Uzothola kule nkotha yenye nenzi kumbe lifuna silinike lo mthetho kumbe ukhona lusebenzisi. What is the position? Because we think it starts with us as residents or it's clean around. Singamelele ama-council team azabuya slash around my premises ethu. It's one observation that came to my mind. Sikhuluma nge-parks khonapha ku-item yona le kwenye parks right. Thank you. Yes, Chairman.
Ngiyabonga Nkosi. Ngicela ngezindlela zethu esingasanhlanga Nkosi. Okunye kusenziwe kakhulu ukuthi uNkulunkulu libisile izulu. Njalo okunye okusuka usikhathaze. Kule program yemgelo Nkosi siyenza njengo-BCC ku-August September kwanaphana. Into enginanzelelayo ama-councillors amaningi ingxolele bakithi. Kulungisa imigwaqo leya imgelo leyana Nkosi. Babuyela kusemgelo bayivule unyaka enye babuyele kumjongotsho. Kodwa ke imgelo emitsha imgelo isibulala indlela nxa ingekho Nkosi. So ngicela ukuthi ama-councillors nxa kuthiwa kule program leyana bazaqasa bagebha ama-kilometers athile emgelo emitsha ngoba bazovele vula imgelo enjani evele ehamba amanzi. Bakhupha ithebethile bafaka eceleni kolokhana konjani okusuka usilimaze endleleni zethu. Kodwa sizakhuluma ngomoya ukuthi ofuna inhlabathi uthi izakhamizi zigqibele kuyancedisa kuyakuvala temporary khona lokho. Kodwa kwakube ukuthi nxa uthela inhlabathi lapha nacho kuthiwa kuyi-compact ifitizele ingahambi lula. Kodwa nxa imgelo ikhona manje ngenxa abantu asisithatha njengezakhamizi hayi zanhla sithatha inhlabathi azigqibele izulu liyathatha lihambe ithile khona futhi emgelweni yankhona la esithini yeyiqhanda futhi every year. So kodwa hayi inhlabathi xa icela sizayidingela. Then indaba yokutshaya utshani Deputy Mayor uthi sishayela amasowe. Amasowe lawa Nkosi kuma-road utshani chaya eceleni kwezindlela azitshaye phakathi abantu ezitabeni ababakhona. Kodwa umthetho ukhona ukuthi hayi abantu abakuzwe bephakathi ngale mzini. Kuqakathekile ukuthi Nkosi kunanzelele ukuthi ngale suku lama-range esiwathetheyo inani lithile lanxa lilutshwana kufanani uhulumende usinike imele elifitshane. Kodwa sizazama ukuthi njani ke sibavakatshele abantu laba Kodwa lana iphutha zakhamizi lapha ama-community leaders anithi awusithi nxa kusithemba ugatsho laphana kungenwe egangeni kusethulwe izidleke zenyoni lezi ezingahlala isikhathi sokuphila sizeyiba ngoba isikhathi selisiyana ngiyakhula izakhamizi zithi zibuyele kukhonto lokuyana kuzawona besilongozi ngiyacela futhi ma-councillors iprogramu esingayitsho ukuthi thina sesisonta sesikhohla isiko kwakusenza okunye khonokuyana inkulunkulu yasibisa izwi lakhe lingelalala siyakhupha kunenkolokuyana yoshipha ngazi ukuthi ukhulume ngokuthi sengikhohlwe kwakhulu
akakhohlwe right besithi
Nkosi mina phela ngisungethuza ukuthi uvume ukuthi lichapha waphakathi kwelizwe lonke lenkosi ukuthi unikwe indawo ngo-BCC ukuthi uyigcine nje indawo khona leyo ihlanzekile kube kusalala okunye ukuchapha ukuthi umuntu ubone sethi lokucenta lapha ahlala khona engenyama lenyoka zankosi athenge umuntu yokukwanisa uzakhupha umuntu ekathi ukuphinywa zomuntu endani yakhe kodwa ukuchapha okukhulunywa kudepini ukuthi sokungathi soswakunene ukucenta nje ukhupha ukusuphuna endlulisana kathi eceleni awucente ngekuba ukusuphuna nje ukuthi kusale ukukhangeleka phambi komuzi wakho kodwa hayi lekho okunye okuphezulu ongani ukukhathana nawe inkosi ukuthula kwendlela siyalungisa thina BCC la bantu laba suka uzakhamizi sicente eceleni kwezindlela lapho ebakrandanga nasegcini kakhulu anazingozi empilweni yabantu siyangena singisa kwafana sini kodwa silesikhalazo nkosi kwabamba imali ikomiti yemali nkosi yacela ukuthi amatharakita ethu onke afike nkosi imali eyama-space asabiwa ama-space akhona ukuthi amatharakita avuke achaye indaba lezi ezibanzi lezi so zakharakita zingamachapha okulawa sehle ucela iloni yethu ngapha eluveveni khonokhala kuyasihlukaniza nkosi ukuthi kuhle ukuthethiswa ngezakhamizi ukuzwa wenza lezo zikhuluma kuze hlile ulungisa ngenxa ukuthi imali alisinika ngosinjani kuthenga ama-space ukuthi zikline ubulawayo kuhle kodwa siyathembisa ukuthi ngakhona kwesilapho omncane lezi zakhamizi zakobulawayo siyazama ukuthi siphatheke yikho ukuthi hhayi inganyazelwa zimoto eceleni kwendlela lapha nkosi inokwembiya hhayi uza kulungisa
impilo no siyabonga what does thou say move thank you we move to the report of the Townlands and Planning Committee meeting of the 18th of January 2022.
Then I move that report of the county and is submitted to receive various recommendations in the adopted.
Any matters of concern? Chairman sibone lapha ku-item 10, 11 and 12 la ngani i-department yasebenza kakhulu lapha ukwenza ukuthi kube lezindlu lezi ezingani zi-identifya indawo ama-duplex, townhouse and so forth. I think it's a welcome development which we believe ukuthi if properly implemented and embraced izenza ukuthi singaphanisi ukuphelelwa ngumhlaba. And we must urge, njengama-community leaders, must urge ama-private land owners amaningi alomhlabathi abafuna ukuthi developer wayenze bi-smart housing. I think it's a smart housing concept kumele si-embrace and encourage and avail more sites if possible for such development, because this is a smart housing concept omele all the ave accustomed to. So stand over khonapho chairman. Thank you. What does I say? Yes, sorry, bengakubona.
Ngifike ngumtshina lo ngibasi. Item 29.
Adam
29 kwasi.
29. Yes, sir.
Ngisukume kwasi.
Yes, Adam.
Ngicela ukubisa ukubonga kwasi ku committee lokuzende Townlands. Ngombono womuntu ukuthi babisa ama stands 670 453 lenkosi ukuthi iqhakathekile siluthi sikhuphe bonke ngodolobha nkosi. Ngiyakhule ukuthi abamanga khona apha manje. Ingene phansi yabona futhi indawo ikhuphile futhi. Akube into yansuku zonke uZulu azuze indawo futhi kanti asekhulu yasefuna indawo kade esenkosi. Sifuna ukuthi babefika lapha kufika khona bathole la umuzi. Ngiyabonga ukuthi ikomiti isebenza kakhulu.
Thank you, Chairman. I want to agree with you with your sentiments, Adam Kumalo, and I think that when it department the committee lay at Townlands, I think you may very serious the Townlands and development committee because we're seeing a lot of developments under this new paper. And it's a new dispensation. Thank you, gentlemen. And I think sakadisa lamanye ama-sites angaphelanga and siba lamanye ngoba of course we're still very asikafika ku-target esazisethela yona ukuthi kufika ngani, but I think we're in the right direction development to provide housing to our people. So I thought I should also add my voice to that. So, and what does I say?
No.
Thank you. We'll move to SF, the report of General Purposes Committee, and I move that the report of the General Purposes Committee meeting held on the 24th of January 2022 as submitted be received and the various recommendations contained therein be adopted. Upon who is seconding? And seconder, yes, Councillor T. Ruzibe. Any matters of concern? Councillor F. Maka.
Thank you, Your Worship. I would like to welcome the resolution here on the item 5. I think as councillors, sometimes we need to learn some new developments which are happening in other cities. I want to give you a very good example with my ward, Your Worship. Because of the statistics currently happening in terms of crime rate in my area, Your Worship. Last time I addressed the issue of trying to come up with the issue of boom gates within the area, that they be erected and be working during the night hours alone, so that we can try to minimize the issue of crime rate in my area. But it seemed that some of the councillors didn't understand it, what sure, but we will be having our own security. We are having serious problems in our areas, Your Worship. But if some of my fellow councillors can go and learn from other cities what's happening in terms of the bomb gates, I think you can come up with a change the mind in terms of bomb gates. So, Your Worship, I would like to actually thank those who came up with this proposal. It will awaken us. Thank you.
report of the Finance and Development Committee meeting held on the 25th January 2022.
Thank you, Your Worship. I move that the report of the Finance and Development Committee for the 25th January 2022 is submitted be received with the various recommendations contained in the document.
Yes. Any second? Yes. F marker. Thank you. Any matters of concern? Maybe let me talk to item 14 and 15. Of course, I'm a member of the committee, and to commend this council for embracing the decisions to have these high impact projects in Country Park. Of course, having a magistrate court in Country Park and having these high rise flats there, and it is the magistrate court that will change the lives of the people of Bulawayo by reducing the distance that they are going to travel to access justice. And we know Country Park is growing, and now they will have justice on their doorsteps. So we want to commend this council and commend the commission, Judicial Service Commission, for this thought, or to bring justice closer to the people of Country Park. Thank you. So what does I say? I think there are no other people who wants there are no other concerns in the report. Thank you. Alderman.
Item 20 was.
Oh, okay, item 10, yes. Sorry, it's okay.
Oh, I'm allowed someone saying
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Bengifuna nkosi ukuthi nanzelele ukuthi siwakuthi akwenzile ukuthi i-subcommittee leyi into yaxoza isubulawayo kakhulu
Item 10 of the
amathenda lawo nkosi.
Item 10 of the minutes of the
Ngibona
subcommittee.
bazuyijudge.
Okay. Item 20.
Yeah, ngibone ngani
Okay.
kuhle ngayolisa kunje ukuthi sifone ukuthi hayi okhuthile ozuvile isizathu sakhona yilesi. Mthathu ngibonga khona nkosi ukuthi hayi maqhubeka besenza so ubulawayo yakatshana. Kuphela nkosi akuloko.
Yeah,
Ukuthi baqhubeke besenza into ezinhle kanje. Yikho uzathuthukisa njengobulawayo. Ngiyabonga.
Sabonga Alderman for that very good observation. I think it's very good to and civil consistency that and going forward into the consistent, so that whoever has queries, you can see on what into the it's good to be transparent and as a public institution.